Hey, what's going on, guys? Patrick here from PatrickLawrenRealty.com, and today I want to go over what I like to call the VA no-no loan, which is basically no money down, no closing costs. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can potentially have, of course, no down payment because of the VA loan and also no closing costs. So let's jump into it. Cue the music. All right, guys, in this chapter, we're going to go over what I like to call the VA no-no loan. And the no-no stands for no down payment because of the VA loan and no closing costs. So let's get into how you would actually do that. So a couple things we need to understand is there is still going to be some money that you're going to have to pay when you do a VA loan. You are going to have to pay a VA funding fee. Now, the VA loan funding fee, I think now in 2021 is about 2.3%. It creeps up to about 3.6% if it's the second time you've used it. But let's just say for this example, it's the first time you've used it. You're looking at about 2.3 for that funding fee. But let's go into how you can roll that into the loan as well as the closing cost. So let's jump on my iPad and check it out. Okay, guys, now let's break down this VA no-no loan. So again, the no-no is referring to, of course, the no down payment, which is basically given to you because you're leveraging a VA loan. But then there's that closing cost and funding fee. Now, the good news is you can pay the funding fee, which is usually about 2.3% here in 2021. And some lenders will allow you to actually roll that into the loan so that you can take that $450 and then your loan would basically be $460, right? $460, $350 would then be your loan that you'd be paying off. So you can roll it in there. Now, there are some rules and regulations on how much you can roll into the loan. And that's why we are talking about this creative strategy of getting rid of this $6,000 we have here. Because right now we're looking at the closing table. If you weren't to roll anything in, $17,000 is what you'd have to bring to the table. Now, let's say we roll that funding fee in. So now you're at $460, but the lender's not going to allow you because of either VA regulations or what the lender's allowed to do to roll that $6,000 in. Now, how can we work around? Now, this is what you can actually do. Now, we have the $450 offer price that we gave the seller, right? Now, what you can do is you can go to the seller and say, hey, Mr. Seller, is there any way that you would be okay if I just jacked the price up by $7,000? Let's just say that for easy math. And, we basically just make the final price $457, and then you just give me seller's credit at the closing table for $7,000. So there really nothing changes. The price stays the same. They're just going to give you seller's credit, but you're leveraging the loan, and you have to do this workaround just because of how the VA works. So now we're just getting creative so that we can get this $7,000 and put it towards that closing cost and leveraging financing and extrapolating over a 30-year payment, which really allows you to purchase it with no money down and essentially no closing costs, no funding fees. So that's why it's called the no VA loan. No down payment, no closing costs. Now, not all sellers will agree to this, but it is something that you can definitely explore and an option that you could possibly do to buy a house with literally no money. So as you guys can see, you can get very creative with your deals. If you just give the seller and organize it with the seller, hey, listen, I'm going to give you a little bit more money and then you're going to give me seller credit back. So you're still getting what you are asking for the offer price, but you're just going to give me seller's credit so that that can go towards closing costs. But you need to make sure that you can't just ask for $8,000 and $6,000 is only your closing costs, then you can go on vacation with that $2,000. It works as if you don't use it, you lose it. So make sure that you calculate it correctly and ask for the right amount, and make sure it's not more because that money will just poof, go away. You want it to be the exact amount or pretty darn close. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys got any value out of this video, could you do me a huge favor and smash that like button? It really helps with the algorithm. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Anyways, guys, I'm Patrick with PatrickLawrenRealty.com, powered by eXp Realty. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.